Hey guys, this is really exciting because I was just like browsing through some comments from my latest video, and one of you, let me actually find it. So Ronsbrat525 commented on my Dire Straits reaction video that VoicePlay just released their new video, Sleeping in the Cold. It's literally out of this world fantastic. I immediately ran to my computer and I was like, I need to record this reaction now. It was literally released 59 minutes ago, 1 hour ago or less. I have no idea what this song is and what is it about. So I did a bit of Googling. I found out that WARFRAME is some kind of a game. It looks very futuristic, very alien, sort of ninja style. I didn't know that. If you guys are really familiar and this is a really big thing, let me know. I didn't know, I was ignorant, I admit it. This is one of the soundtrack songs from this. I'm not gonna play it here, but yeah, I'll link it in the description. You can check the original here. And VoicePlay did their version of this. As you can already see from those little pictures, the colors are very similar. Wow, I mean, let's just go into it, right?
So it's into the void now, me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
Our sailing ship is for the hard and the quick. We roll our load and go. There's a living to be made or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
Below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and
Wow. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm glad I just listened to the song, because it's good to kind of have awareness of what a song should be like. Wow, look at the eyes, different contact lenses, different eye colors. First thing that struck me is the beatbox, is the incredible beatbox that is so, like, listening to it as a musician, it feels so big that you can also envision someone playing drums, big sort of tribal drums. The whole thing is kind of tribal, or maybe a little bit medieval at times. It has a very special atmosphere, and I think it really goes with their style very, very well. We are just about to enter like a second verse, a second section, and you can notice how the voices in the background are picking up, goes into slightly different harmony. And on the guitar we would call it different voicing. So they started with the harmony down here. Even though the same chords are played, they moved it up a little bit in the spectrum. It's sort of like if you play a chord on the guitar down here, and then you play the same chord up here. Yeah, it sounds different, but it's the same chord. Okay, I'm not gonna speak too much. This is so super enjoyable. Down, and then I go up. The rhythm. I'm told it can hurt you, it can hold you, it can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below, below, below.
Sisters, you so wise and true, and it's my time to go. Won't you lay me down in the granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the
Oh, I love so much the beat, the groove. It makes it so modern and so fun. Obviously, Jeff killing it as every time. You know, this is interesting. Like, this is only fourth song I'm reacting to from VoicePlay. It's becoming harder for me to get surprised by something, right? Because, you know, as you know them better and better, you get used to this. But what I'm enjoying about this one is how clear and crisp it is. How the colors are matched to to the design of the game. Like if you go to the website of Warframe, the same colors are kind of there. So they are incredible at matching the atmosphere, matching the vibe, but also making their own, making a statement with their music. The colors are crisp and clear. The sound is perfect. I mix music, I work with music, but I really can't say anything at all that would bother me. These little details like different contact lenses and the fancy looking studio they're filming it in, you can say that they're developing as an artist as well. Even though all of the songs I've seen so far are incredible, you can see the development. It's more polished, it's more refined, and it's happening thanks to people like you guys. They're fans that can support them and allow them to make the art in the best possible way. Yeah, I just simply can't help myself, but I love this sort of new way of doing music industry. And I think it can be super powerful. This is a little bit off the topic of the song, but they don't necessarily have to respond to any label, to anything like that. They can just stick true to their style. Wow, I'm being educated here about the new trends, and so much fun to listen to. Let's keep going.
Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold bleed. Sisters below, below, going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold, sleeping in the cold below.
The studio. Trying on the mask. Wow. Wow, did you see that beautiful artwork? It sort of looks like Mid-Journey or some AI tool, right? Or like some really incredible art. This is, I think this is probably Mid-Journey or something like that, maybe just a little bit, but it's really beautiful. I think I'm going to go and listen to this like 5 more times now. I bet you will as well, right? Oh man, this is so good. One thing I noticed musically, because some of you mentioned that you enjoy these little insights I have as a musician into the arrangements, is towards the end you could notice how the higher voices, the tenors and baritones, were going up increasingly, kind of building up the tension towards the end, but Jeff was going down against the trend, so it was like going again, so and Jeff was going, oh, you know what I mean. And this is very typical composition technique, this contra movement between the bass voice, the lowest part of the music. It can be played on the bass guitar, double bass, or it can be sang with the bass vocal. The principle remains the same, but the bass goes down and voices go up. This contra movement sounds usually good. You're writing some arrangement or a song and you're unsure how to connect the 2 chords. Usually it's a good idea to go with the bass down and the melody up. Contra movement. Okay, that's just a little insight. I genuinely enjoyed this. This Warframe is a whole new thing for me. It's interesting to compare it with the original, which is a bit more serious, to co-create the atmosphere for the game, which makes sense. But yeah, even the original version, I'll link it in the description. It's really interesting and really cool. And then comparing it with this outstanding a cappella, again, like the strength of the way the beatbox and the drums are mixed. I don't know how they do it. I mean, you need to sound good as a beatboxer, of course, but I'm also appreciating the way it's mixed and it sounds in the speakers or in my headphones. Let's celebrate this new release. Let's give them a lot of love and support, because we need music like this. We need independent artists. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please subscribe, give this video a like. Check some ways of supporting this channel in the description, because a lot of the videos get demonetized. Every contribution helps me to do this more full-time and make more reactions and analysis like this. See you in the next VoicePlay video or other artists' reaction. Leave some recommendations below. Keep it funky.